Welcome back, Thunderleaf friends. Appreciate you joining me for another Donnie Does It today. Hope everybody's having a great week, great afternoon, and is ready to just kind of unwind a little bit, paint some models, talk about nerdy crap like what movie did Superman get beat by oh,
Daredevil.
now I'm Daredevil. That was it, Daredevil. Like
I,
that's been our riddle for the day. We did solve it in the Discord, but Greg, I know you went a little bit of a while. Do we give them the extra hint on this, Greg, my producer?
I think I think they're gonna need a little bit more than just that.
Okay. So we're gonna add the first extra hint here, and that's
I think, yep,
Catwoman was also in the movie.
that's the one I
Um,
think is it.
yeah. So we are a wonderful little stream here called Thunderleaf Games. If you haven't, click that like, subscribe button down below, and check out our tabletop RPG content on Mondays. And then, Greg, what are we playing on Rave Reviews on Wednesdays and Sundays?
Right now I'm playing Lies of P. It's such an amazingly fun and sweet and soft game.
And we've found the lie.
We have found the lie. It's a, brutally difficult game, and I am looking forward to finishing it. I'm going to finish it because I'm a stubborn bastard, but I'm looking forward to it.
It may be while you hold a controller and pretend while Ray plays it, but it'll get there.
If we have to do it, stepsister style, we'll do it stepsister style.
That's funny. Uh, all right, so let me get my echo turned off here, and we got chat going. I'm gonna set it up for live chat right away,
Oh,
and we
hey,
are
that's a
prepped.
great idea. Let's go to live chat.
So we are painting orcs. We're painting Ork Boyz in particular. We've got 5 of them here on the table because that is as many as I can stomach to batch paint at once.
Fair enough.
But
We
yeah,
also have music coming to you. Gator Mix tonight. Not a sponsor, just a provider of free to use really chill music.
getting exciting early on stream today as I break my paint. No, not broke, just unfortunate.
Everywhere.
Not everywhere, just a lot of wear.
Yeah, I
Just on
was
my
going.
hands.
I almost said something about you turning yourself teal and pink in the description tonight. I should have left it in there because
Apparently.
I would have been that wrong.
All right, so get that paint off my hands before I start touching models and paintbrushes.
I would definitely do that. Like get paint all over my hands and then grab a model.
It sucks. So the time I do it the most of all, because for whatever reason, I don't touch the bases until the very end,
Huh.
which is a mistake. Because then I go and take this paste that looks like mud. Kind of see it there.
Oh, is this the Proacryl texture paste?
Yes,
Okay.
that's what I've been using. And it's great, but it's, mud.
Yeah. It's basically paint with sand in it.
It is paint with sand in it. And yeah, then so I've got a pristine model and I start slopping that on the bottom in like a glob and then shifting around. And inevitably I get some on my hands. And when you're painting the base, you hold the model.
Yep.
Oh, and it's like, great. I guess I've added some wear and tear
Yeah,
to
no,
the
he's just dirty.
paint job.
He's
Yeah.
a soldier out in the field. Dirty life.
Unfortunately, if you check out the thumbnail, you'll see the completed war boss we'd been working on last week. I have that 3 floors below me, unfortunately.
That guy
So,
looks so sick.
so I was glad I finally got to show it off to somebody in person too, because It looks way better in person. I'm such a terrible photographer, unfortunately.
You're getting better.
And yeah, putting up a background helps.
It does.
But yeah, not oh, for now, not anywhere near camera.
I can't even say we've had a long day because it really wasn't.
Hey, I was running 2 stores all day, sir.
And I had to give a presentation in front of like 75 half disinterested people. Which was, I think, it was definitely the smallest group I've presented in front of yet. The most fun was I walked into an absolutely packed 400-seat auditorium. I'm like, okay, cool.
Where every other presenter was in a suit.
Yeah. Oh god, and I was in fucking jeans.
They were nice jeans, though.
They were nice jeans, but yeah, we were doing the orientation presentations, and it was my first time doing them. I didn't get the memo that it's a formal event, so I showed up on Friday wearing jeans and a less business-like button-up, and then I had to get on stage in front of like 300 people right after a dude in like a super sharp suit. I felt like a goober. But I don't think I mean, I know nobody actually cared.
Yeah, absolutely.
But it's one of those things where you just like you
We
feel like
still gave the best presentation. Are you kidding?
I mean, I did have people come and say, "Hey, thank you for giving a little energy." Because I don't know if you've been to these. I mean, I know you've been to them, Donnie, but I'm more talking to anybody watching right now. But these presentations, they tend to get very information heavy and very dry. And so when I'm up in them, I make a point of like actually moving around on stage. I noticed that too, in all of them that I've gone to, nobody walks around when they have the mic.
Yeah.
And so I make a point to use that's exactly. They're just sitting locked there. So I make a point to like use the space, engage with the space they've given me to present because like that's how you get your audience to actually.
How were we not much more like me at all, but you much more so drama geeks? Like,
Oh God, yes. Yeah, I
like
cannot believe I never went. Oh, I went out for one play in high school, and you know what kept me out of high school theater is politics. Like at my high school, it was a really, really political game, and unfortunately, the drama teachers were in on it. Like, and so I auditioned for one play. I didn't even get understudy, and the whole process it was very clear. Like, you were either in or you weren't. And I'm like, yeah, that ain't my scene. I'm not gonna fucking bust my ass for people who don't want me there. I kind of wanted to do improv in college, but the schedule clashed with something else I was doing. Probably a girl.
uh-huh.
I mean, you know me. I was pulling tail in college.
Oh boy.
There's another lie. God, I just cannot tell the truth tonight.
So I am just quick painting these guys too. So like the pink got one layer, the skin got one highlight, like because there's 15 more of these guys built and primed already,
Oof.
and 20 more not built.
Oh wow. You've got 40
Maybe.
boys.
So right now I've got 20 boys and then 20. They're called Beast Boys, and they're a little bit more feral looking. Think Ember.
Okay, okay. God, Ember's such a fantastic character.
Yeah.
Though Clearin, I think, steals the show on that. Like, I feel like Clearin's the most interesting character in our Humblewood camp.
I agree. they're definitely super deep. Like,
Yeah. I always want to know more about Mike's characters.
right?
Like,
He
he plays them
we all
close to
just
the chest.
railroad him, and I feel terrible.
What's that?
Saying we just all railroad him, and I feel terrible.
we we are kind of chaos gremlins. It's true.
He's like, I had a totally sensible character that made perfect sense, was gonna be perfect in Humblewood, and these monsters.
He really did. He's the only one who made an actual Humblewood character. The rest of us.
Amy did. Amy made a really good one too.
That's fair. That's fair.
Which is why Clear is super interesting, is because in the way that the story is gone, because honestly, other than Ember, you're all pretty good guys.
Fair. Fair.
Yeah, you've made some choices that are surprising. But overall, the characters, like, you can tell that they're trying to be good. Like,
Yeah, I mean,
other than Clear, who is in fact good.
Yeah.
And is like,
Like-
what the hell have I done? Like,
yeah, Horbus is definitely like he's struggling with some stuff and he's trying to be good, but especially as the violence is escalating against humble folk, it's starting to get to him. Because he was not always on the right side of this thing. I guess he wasn't always on the side of it he's on now.
yeah. And that's, you guys just keep playing into it so well too for me. I love it.
Yeah, we as sideways as we came at your campaign, the story we've ended up making for these characters is fantastic.
Yeah. Like, I will say you have not gone like too off like the beaten path until this week.
Until we're like, you know what?
Yeah, this next episode, which hasn't come out yet, so we won't talk about.
That's right. We make a hell of a left field decision in this one.
And I love it so much.
It's amazing. It makes perfect sense. But it's also completely out of left field.
And that's where so much in it's Ray, always.
Always. Like,
asks can I go somewhere crazy with it that, like, I as like a dungeon master am like, oh, so much so.
Yes.
Like,
one of my favorite things is watching a DM get a question and light up. It's like, oh, this is going to be fun for the whole fucking table. Those are the best. But yeah, it is. Ray always drives our games in such interesting direction. And it's wild that she didn't play until she played with us on stream.
Right.
Like,
well, we played on our Friday night game before stream.
I guess, yeah, but not for long.
For a while.
Like, it wasn't long before.
Well, it probably was a year.
No.
It probably was.
No. I don't think so. I haven't known her that long. I've barely known her 2 years. We've been streaming together for over a year. Closer to 2.
Yeah, that.
Like, we played a couple of sessions off stream with her before we were like, okay, cool, let's get her on air.
I'm curious now.
Do another YouTube archive dive.
I guess I'm going to have a hard time going back far enough on our Friday nights. But let's see. What other channel did we use? Oh, yeah. This was when we first started.
Oh, are you going in Discord?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going YouTube. Trying to figure out when we started.
So we started March 25. for Friday Night Chaos.
Okay. Playlist.
Because we started in January 26th. No, it was January. Wait, that doesn't make sense.
So yeah, the first episode of Cyberpunk was a year ago.
Was January 25?
Trying to find the actual.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm looking at the wrong date here. Why is that dated 24? 3/15/24. You just are funny and dated it 3/15/25 and posted it on March 2024. So it was 9 months before.
Okay, so not quite a year.
Yeah. We've been having this discussion today though, because this is 1 year of Donnie Does It.
This is 1 year of Donnie doing it, which is it doesn't feel like that. It feels like it's been like 6 months.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to do a like collage of model paintings and just get them all together
Yeah.
and just be like, this was first, second. Yeah, we'll
Yeah,
put a
set
little
them up
post.
in order too so you can see the progression.
Yeah,
That'll be sick.
I mean, I have to fix one. I broke the spear on that seahorse guy, which I knew I was gonna do because it was tiny little thin piece of plastic, thinner than the paintbrush. Like,
Yeah, that was a complex model. Yeah, I it's crazy. Like it doesn't feel like we've been doing this that long. But
sneaks by.
year and a half we've been streaming. Some form or another.
Or all forms.
Yeah. Oh. It's been such a wild ride, the whole streaming experience.
It's definitely been fun.
Yeah.
Like I've learned a lot of interesting things that otherwise I would never know. Like
Yeah, yeah. That talking to people from all over and with such vastly different experiences has been one of the best parts for sure.
yeah. Brown's done. Now your brown.
Are you actually doing your base first?
No.
Oh, okay.
Never. It's wrong. I don't know why it's wrong. I actually do. It's because when I'm painting, a lot of my brush strokes are down, and I tend to just get the paint. Like if I miss onto the base with the paint, it's not a big deal. So I tend to notice at the end of painting, a lot of times my base has
I can
colors
see
on
it
it.
on two of your models now.
Yeah.
Like,
So it's easier, and it's easier to just wipe the brown off usually, or turn it into it's like dust and dirt on the model.
yeah, yeah.
Um, so
That makes sense.
I've also just gotten better control in general, so it happens less and less.
Yeah, that's fair. You're gonna paint it the way that makes sense to you.
Yeah.
Those fires, man. I still haven't seen too much in the news about them, but I keep seeing stuff about the smoke. And like it's definitely fire weather orange out right now.
Which is so weird that it's from Canada.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah. It's it's nuts. Though I mean I remember one of the fires I think it was I think it's the one
I know in
the Hayman fire in 2002, I believe. Um, I think the smoke from that made it to Europe.
that's crazy.
Yeah, I was doing a freaking what's up, binary? I was doing a mountain bike
Update.
ride, or not a mountain bike ride, a road bike ride in the Rockies during that fire. It was insanely smoky.
Because there's already just a surplus of air to breathe while doing that.
Oh yeah, in the Rockies, definitely a lot of air, especially at the top of the fucking divide. That was a really fun bike ride. It was Ride the Rockies, 2002, I believe. It's a 5-day long bike ride. And the first day was 100 miles, and the 75-mile mark was Wolf Creek Pass.
That's so crazy to ride 75 miles in those mountains. Like,
oh, and then 25 more down. And that was day one. I had 4 days of riding after that.
So crazy.
It was. I was in
to be young.
I know. I was in stupid like kid shape. That was my junior year of high school.
Yeah.
Like I was in high school boy shape, so I was like, I'm gonna just eat 9 million calories of pizza and call it good. Probably at one point in my life I could have eaten that much pizza and not had it be a problem that week. I actually really, now that I'm out here, I want to get on my gravel bike. I think there's going to be some amazing gravel trails out here.
Actually, yeah, up in well, there's the C&O Canal Trail, and it's beautiful, and it goes all the way from quite a ways north down into all the way to take it to DC.
Oh, that's awesome. I want to take the Potomac Trail that we were walking on too when we did Harper's Ferry.
Oh yeah, that's part of the Appalachian Trail.
Okay.
I don't know if it's also because the canal goes through there as well.
Okay, okay. I think it was. I feel like that was on the other side. I remember we were talking about it. But it might have been one of those legs that's like 3 different things.
Yeah, like all the roads.
Yeah, like 70, 71, 82. I don't actually know if those 3 ever intersect, but those were the numbers that came up in my head.
Just accidentally pulled the lost numbers out of nowhere.
Right? I never got into that one. I tried a couple of times. Like, it seems like the kind of show I would be super into. And I tried a couple of times and I just didn't care enough about any of the characters to want to keep watching it.
Right.
Like, I think I made it halfway through the first season once, and I'm just like, I'm not looking forward to watching this show. It's work at this point. And so I stopped watching it and didn't look back. I
have no idea how people watched it weekly. Like, or maybe that was the key to it, was watching it weekly. Because, yeah, like binge watching it, maybe you see more of the like, what the hell? They just jumped all over the place.
Yeah, like, I think, I mean, I know that has definitely changed how media narratives are constructed, is the way we watch now. Yes, Binary, we are, or he is working on some boys. I ain't working on shit.
Why am I? Oh, how am I back on top chat? What the hell? Yeah, the boys are back. I've been kind of putzing away at them a little bit. These are so I got this cool like lap desk thing, and it's got like its own like pop-up LED light.
Oh,
you can kind of see it behind me here.
I can.
And like, yeah, so now I can just sit on the couch or in our like TV room and like, this moves all over the place, and like, it's sturdy enough for it like keeps my water tray even like sturdy enough that it doesn't jostle around like every time I like breathe, you know?
Huh, you're gonna have to drop a link for that for me. Because
Yeah.
I'm getting a couch this weekend. So excited.
And that was it. Was like I mean I prefer to paint at my desk still because the light's better, you know, the sport's better. There's reasons to. But like, you know, there's also something to being able to just, you know, chill on the couch, watch a movie, and I have to keep my hands busy. And that's the key.
And yeah,
Is if I'm gonna pay it.
I will if I don't have my hands busy, I just end up grabbing my phone.
Yep.
And then I have no idea what's going on in this thing I wanted to watch. But I've already seen it, so my brain doesn't want to watch it again. Like I had to pause Spider Noir because I realized I hadn't been watching like an episode and a half, and like I'm really enjoying that show, but I didn't keep my hands occupied, and I ended up pulling out the phone.
Yep.
I think
Trap.
we talked about this on an earlier one, but I ended up switching to the color. And
Yeah.
it is definitely, without a question in my mind, the black and white was an afterthought.
Yeah. It just didn't add anything.
Yeah, it is so clearly, like, especially seeing the costume design and how important color is to each character's personality. Like, with that being written into the character design,
Why black and white?
exactly, the black and white is actively detracting from the work you've worked very hard to do. And like one of the reasons Mad Max worked in both is Miller conceptualized that with black and white in mind, and they built the movie to look good in both.
Yeah.
And that still stands as one of my favorite cinematic experiences, having seen that movie twinned like that. Only nerds watch DDI binary. Oh, wait.
Yeah, I'll do that too. That's like usually my go-to is like I'll watch like competitive Valorant or something in the background, or you know, crap Mythbusters. Like staying today, I'm on a Mythbusters binge.
Yep.
Like,
God, it was such a good show. Like, have you watched any of the Mythfits podcast?
is that the one that the two interns do?
Yeah, Carrie and Tori do it, and it's talking about their time on the show together and what they've done since. And sometimes I watched I binge watched like 4 of them.
Yeah, I've watched some of it, not like ever sat down and watched it though.
Yeah, no, I sat down and watched a batch of them, and it's pretty good, and especially if you're watching a bunch of Mythbusters, it's a really cool way to get more context for it.
Yeah, makes sense. Yeah, I kind of forgot that Grant died. Like I was
Yeah,
like, oh yeah, like this.
yeah,
He was young.
he
Like
was. It was a brain thing.
yeah, he just had a brain aneurysm. Like poof, gone.
Binary, you're thinking about doing another game, but probably not going to. And you're also highlighting your custodes right now. I've heard that pronounced so many different ways.
Custodies.
Custodes, custodes, custodians. Okay, I kind of want to paint up an army of custodes, but they're done like custodians with like overalls and mops and shit.
God, that'd be awesome. Instead of like spears, you give them all mops
Yep.
and they're like brandishing them.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, please do it. Like
Okay.
somebody please do
We
it.
need a 3D modeler and make this happen.
That's awesome. I mean, I know a guy, but they're not so much into modeling like models, though. They tend to do more like train and stuff like that. But custodial crew.
Yeah.
Yeah, my list currently, Greg, is called 3 Detached WTF. Like,
Fair enough.
naming armies is like part of the fun because you submit them and then everybody goes and looks at them. I
Okay.
can't remember what the dude that won, what our buddy who won the GTs was, but it was something ridiculously dumb. And of course, it ends up on like, the weekly like Warhammer competitive blogs and stuff.
That's
Like,
why you do it, though. It's on the
oh,
off chance.
absolutely.
Like,
Yeah, it was something like poop scoop boogie or something like that, or like something to do with it. And it was just like, or binary's about to tell us here.
here's a question for chat. Where, where do you put the cutoff for big town versus small city? Like, what level of like amenity or service or density is that for you? And I'm not looking for like the textbook definition of this population. Like, Poop Scoot V3.
Yeah.
Yeah, at what point do you feel a place makes a transition from or big town to small city?
It has a target.
I don't think that's a bad, like, I think that's a reasonable. I think if it has a target,
Everywhere's got a Walmart. Like,
I think if it has a Target and a mainline sporting goods store.
yeah.
I think for me that's where the line is. If it has a Target and a mainline sporting goods store. So either a Dick's, or it has to be bigger than a Big Five. But like a Dick's or it's not gonna have a Shields or a Bass Pro, but I'm having a hard time thinking of other regional sporting goods
I don't
stores.
know that there is one. I can't remember what it's called. But
REI would be
can't,
another one, though. That's definitely creeping up into city for sure.
yeah.
Like I think the closest REI to us is almost in DC.
I have no idea.
Classic Border saying there's 900 Dick Sports over 47 states. I've worked in 2 of them. I also worked in a Shields.
What's up, classic there?
Also, yes, what's up, Classic? One of the weirdest things I ever did as a retail associate was manage a Ferris wheel.
I did a promotional event with a dragster racer.
Okay.
Don't know who they were or she was. Like, it's cool.
Yeah, no, I was
Don't know why they were there.
on weekends. The bike mechanics were responsible for doing the morning safety and maintenance check on the Ferris wheel that was just in the store.
Oh, that's so weird.
I still like. Sporting goods store has an aquarium and a Ferris wheel and a seaplane hanging from the sky.
So weird.
And an animatronic Thomas Jefferson and John Elway.
Well, what doesn't? What doesn't?
That's true. I mean, if you don't have animatronic TJ and John Elway, Plastic Borders asking the real
Drag
questions.
car racer.
What?
So I.
Oh, go for it.
Oh, what were you gonna say?
I was gonna ask more stupid, pointless questions.
I was gonna ask who's going to see Odyssey this weekend.
You know I am.
Yeah, me and you are, and Classic Border might be.
Classic Border, you just want to see people's ankles break. You want to see people in drag with heels running, racing each other? That's going to be so many broken ankles. Heels are brutal, and I have so much respect for women and men who wear them. Oh, the heels are optional? That's no fun.
You get a 5-second head start, though.
Okay. I remember, there you go, the heel boot, but actually like a lace-up job. I worked at this park district a couple of years ago, and we had this stupid team building event. Oh, the music is not coming through. Now it is. Okay. But we had this silly team event, like team building thing. And like they always do, the managers, oh God, I'm a manager now, did this big, silly, like competition between each other in front of the whole grounds team. And they raced. For some reason, like the park superintendent and the city planner and parks supervisor or something all had a foot race. And it ended up sending 2 of them to the hospital. Like, they ended up getting workers' comp situations because of this foot race. Like,
That's amazing.
I know. One dude, like, tore something, and the other dude ate shit, and I think he broke his wrist.
Wow. That's incredible.
Yeah, it was it was something to behold. The next year, they're like, after the events of last year, we have decided not to hold a foot race. Don't say. Yeah, I'm thinking you get some, like, classic border. I'm thinking you got to get some lace up, nice thick leather boots that just have, like, not a logger heel, but I'm talking like a stiletto, like a 4-inch stiletto. Oh, you don't think we could foot race classic border? God, which I think it would turn into a race to the ER. Like, which one of us gets taken to the ER first? Who does the most severe damage? I'm happy letting Ray outshine me in major bone breaks. That's true. That is true. I used to wear logger heel boots. Had a couple of pairs of them over the years. If you're on a hillside all day, it's surprisingly helpful. But
That makes sense.
if you're on flats all day, they are not my favorite. I do like a bit of a heel, though. I like having my heel a bit elevated. I'm not one of these zero drop folks. I've got a very high arch, so I need support. I can't do the barefoot thing.
Well, I know Classic Border used to have some zero drop shoes. It's probably what his whole problem is.
I love a solid boot. I could talk boots. Ray and I do talk boots. One of the companies that makes really cool shoes, Rosanville, just dropped a new boot today that I am definitely not spending $1,000 on.
Gregory.
I'm not. I said I'm not, and I'm not.
Yeah, that's just too much.
It's too much. Even for these boots, it's too much. Like, if they were $800, I might, but like, I don't need $800. I've had $800 boots before because I needed them. Like, they were a work necessity. I was on a fire crew. I was doing trail work. Like, I needed a very expensive pair of boots because I needed something that could hold up to that. I don't need that now. Like, my Target shoes will hold up fine. You know?
Yeah, there's a reason I get away with my $39.99 boot.
Yeah. Like, plus, I don't want to have to lace up a 10-inch boot every day. So I'm not going to get that much use out of them. I'm only going to use them if I actually take them out. Like,
that's from the good old days when you could reach your toes.
Yeah. 10 miles a day in minimalist shoes. That's wild.
But I get it. That plantar fasciitis, man.
Oh, yeah.
I was putting up 12 so miles on the concrete floors, and like I had to go home, and I had like a custom massage and heater that you jam your feet into,
Yep.
just so I could walk the next day. Like,
Yeah, mine was never that bad, but like most of my issues, I'd have tendon sides where I couldn't, like, my feet would get stuck pointed, and I couldn't straighten them all the way. And
oh jeez.
yeah, tendons are fun.
Why do we even have them?
I don't know.
Gross.
But considering I did trails for as long as I did, and retail when I wasn't doing trails, my feet don't have any permanent fuckery, which is insanely lucky.
Is a win.
Like, everything from the feet up, that's a different story. Standing makes everything worse. Like,
I watched Greg like literally die today, just standing at a table.
which time?
I felt terrible. All of them.
Yeah. Anytime I'm at a
Literally
table,
every
I've
time
got
you stood
4
at the
points of
table.
contact. Like, I don't stand straight up. That's okay. I am going to have employees next week, so I'll be able to sit a lot more. But yeah, no, standing is just, especially like the way they make retail cashiers stand all day is just ridiculous. Like, there's zero reason for it. You're going to require somebody to be in the same spot all day, but you're not going to let them sit. Like, I don't get it.
Yeah. Meanwhile, I would sit behind the desk and watch them. And I was like, oh, I feel so terrible.
Oh, God, no, I can't sit and watch somebody be forced to stand. It's not my fucking code. Which is why...
Well, I had to work at a computer that was on a low desk. So, like, I had to.
Oh, yeah. Well, I'm just saying, like, I've got chairs behind my cash wrap for my cashiers. Because, like...
Yeah, absolutely. Same. I do now.
Yeah. Like, there's no reason not to let your cashiers sit down. Yeah. No, Aldi treats their cashiers. I remember the first time I went in there, I was like, oh, damn, that's awesome. And then I can never find what I'm looking for in an Aldi. So I don't shop there as often as I shop at a regular grocery store. But I need to get better about going there because they've always got some good stuff. Really? Interesting. I guess if this whole manager thing doesn't work out, I can just go work at a grocery store.
Dude, for real.
Much shorter commute. I have zero right to complain about my commute in the present company.
Yeah, but now my car drives it for me for the most
That's
part.
fair.
So
That's fair. I'm
feeling very optimistic about it.
Yeah. No, I think you made the right call with the new car. I feel so bad anytime I I had a long drive today, and then I realize I'm talking to Ray. It's like, oh.
Yeah, me and Ray with our hour-and-a-half
Yeah,
commutes.
like you two are fucking insane. It's just
I know.
that's too much time.
It's so much cheaper to live here, and they're paying me really well to drive in there.
That's fair.
Not really well. Well enough to drive in there.
That's insanely good starting pay, Classic. Holy crap. Wow. That's awesome. Oh, trains are the worst, man. Like, I think trains are very cool, but in terms of commuting, trains are the worst. If you're in a car, if you're on the train, it's really good, I'd imagine.
Yeah, to be fair though, he means it took him 8 minutes instead of 4 as well, though.
Doubled is doubled, Donald.
The math does math.
The math be mathin'. I have
My wife has the same thing. Like, it took me 5 minutes to get out of the development, and I was in work in 8.
I remember when we lived together, I went downstairs to pay rent and came back with the shortest commute I've ever had. Like, the longest part of that commute was getting out of bed.
Putting on my pants.
Oh, is that why they asked me to stop coming in?
That could have been related.
I knew it had to be something. Or shit about the football team. Knew it sounded like a line. That would be cool. Be able to travel and work. What's up, Ray? Thanks for dropping in.
Hi, Ray. Have fun with wherever you're going. Getting weird noise in my ear. What am I disconnecting and connecting?
One of the I left a tablet that we used in the back of the store today, and at one point it was having trouble connecting, or it was updating, or something was going on, and it was just ba-ding, 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 ba-ding. Hell.
It's like anytime I turn on my iPad, it's like, hey, you have 18,732 messages, because I haven't updated your messages since July of last year. And it's not that I actually have the messages, it's just loading them off my phone to tell me about them again. Like, thanks, iPad. I just had to clear out memory because it had all my text messages duplicated. It was like, you have 10 gigabytes of pictures and crap in your messages. Like, thanks. Really appreciate you just downloading that onto yourself for no reason.
I gotta say, man, the move to automated cloud storage, I'm not a fan. Like, I just want to store my goddamn photos on my goddamn hard drive. You know?
Yeah, but the problem is that hard drive doesn't last forever, or you're like my mother, who then saves them because you don't want to lose them off that hard drive, and then saves them again, and has like 15 copies of the same 20 terabytes of...
Oh, I only do that with our recordings. Or I completely forget to press record. It's one or the other. I either record it in 4 places or I don't record it. It only happened twice. And I found a way around it on the second time. But yeah, like it's so frustrating. Like I thought I saved that to my computer, but it's also super convenient when you're like working across 4 different computers and you have access to all the same stuff.
Yeah.
Like it's gotten a lot better than it was a few years ago.
And classic border dates themselves.
What's that? You guys remember there was a period where Budweiser dominated advertising the way Progressive does now.
Yeah, but they were better. A lot better.
Progressive has gone way downhill, but like Progressive does so many different like brands of commercials.
That's true. Like they got the Chaos guy, right?
No, that's Allstate.
Oh.
They've got. Well, they don't anymore, but Progressive used to. They had So Easy a Caveman could do it, and they had
Okay.
the Flo and her team, and that's really where they've gone now. They had a couple of different other ones for a while too. I could be completely misremembering all of this. So
Trying to mislead us.
exactly. But I remember the frogs, the Budweiser frogs.
Sorry. Yeah, that was huge.
And then the calls coming from inside the house. That was Bud Light.
I don't remember that one.
And then Was Up. That was another Budweiser. I don't really get Budweiser for home, but when I go to a bar, that is my go-to, like, I'm going to a bar to have a beer.
Oh. Yeah, no, it's definitely not. That's when you get a good beer. If you're gonna have one beer, you get a good beer. Gets a Budweiser, this guy.
If I'm going to the bar, I'm going to the bar for a very specific experience, and that experience is not for a good beer. If I'm getting a meal and a beer, I'll get a good beer. Like, I don't go to the bar to drink good beer. To be fair, I haven't been to a bar in like 5, 6 years.
Well, I am very food driven, so if I go to a bar, it's usually to eat good bar food and good beer.
Yeah.
But I'm definitely a beer snob, so.
I can be. I love a good beer. Like, I went to school in Fort Collins. I think they would have kicked me out if I hadn't developed an appreciation for craft beer. But much like I feel about coffee, I feel about beer. Is if I can enjoy the shitty stuff, then I can truly savor the good stuff.
See, for me, it's more of a contrast thing that the crappy beer tastes so much crappier now that I know what the good beer tastes like.
Interesting. And see, to me, that good beer tastes so much better because I'm used to the crappy beer or coffee. And so it's a rare treat instead of my baseline that something is a detraction from.
So, of course, probably part of it too is I probably drink less than 6 beers a year. So
I drink more than 6 beers a year. I didn't for a while. I've been drinking a little bit. Not like problem drinking, just like...
Uh-oh. All right, everybody.
I saw a tasty looking beer and I'm like, that sounds good with pizza, so I got it.
Where did you go, little model?
I'm not like, I'm getting blackout drunk. Like, I'm getting some...
He's only getting great out.
Exactly. Like, I have vague notions of what happened.
I know I definitely didn't kill that
Yeah,
guy,
no. He was definitely breathing when we left. No, I'll have like at most 4 beers in a night. And that's like from 6 o'clock to 10 o'clock.
You stay up till 10 o'clock? Good Lord. How young do you think you are, Greg?
I'm living beyond my years, baby. I try and start bed at 10, and normally I'm in bed by 10. But sometimes I'm very rarely up past 11.
Yeah.
Occasionally on the weekends, I'll stay up and watch something on like a Friday night.
You've always been more of a night owl.
I have. I really have. Like, when I'm working trails, I slip really well into morning routine. Just because you gotta get out before the sun in that game. But left to my own devices, I will definitely drift into the night. When I wasn't working, that was one of the hardest things that I actively worked on. And I think it's why actually adjusting to East Coast time was so easy for me. But I made a point of maintaining a regular schedule even when I didn't have work.
Yeah.
And because I knew if I didn't do that, then things would start to collapse. Like, I needed at least that little bit of structure.
Yeah, my most chaotic was definitely when I was on a midnight schedule where, like, I would start my shift around 1 or 2 in the morning.
Oh.
But, like, I loved it. Like, I would, on the days off, I would stay on that schedule. Like, it was great. Like, I had the whole world to myself for the first 4 or 5 hours of every day. Like,
I don't mind. Like, I didn't mind working, especially when I was younger. Like, I loved a shift that ended at midnight. Like,
oh God, no, I hated
I loved it,
so
man.
much.
I loved it. That was when I got my best tips doing pizza, and just, especially summertime, you finish at midnight, and there's just something electric
Drunk.
in the air. What was that?
End of the night where the drunk dude is like, what is the math total here? And you're like, that's definitely 53.82 on that $5 pizza, sir.
Yep. But yeah, no, it's, I don't know. I like that you get off and it feels. Yeah, I guess I'm a bit of a night owl. It feels right.
Nope. See, I'm like, oh, cool. The sun's gone. I'm out.
And I've tried to get myself to do that, but like, something I've actually found recently is a lot of people with ADHD have a delayed sleep phase.
Delayed sleep phase?
Meaning we tend to sleep during the day rather than the night. Like,
Gotcha.
we go to bed later.
You know, like, evolutionarily, it makes sense that not everybody would.
Outside of a 9 to 5, I'm trying not to get too political with this, Donnie.
Yeah, we know what we're saying. In a natural world.
Yeah. In a natural world that is not driven by profit, ADHD is a evolutionary adaptation to a constantly changing world. It's not a superpower. I hate people who say that. It's not a superpower. It is a crippling neurodevelopmental disability. But in a natural world, there are definitely advantages to a brain that notices slight differences in patterns, and that is on a different cycle, and that picks up things most people don't. Like,
Ooh, squirrel. Because then ooh, food.
exactly. Or, ooh, if I see this, then there's food over there. And if you can use it for your own advantage, and if it doesn't significantly impact you in a negative way, then more power to you. I just feel like blanket saying, "Oh, ADHD is a superpower," is
wrong.
Completely wrong, and really tries to minimize a lot of the very serious harm that the condition comes with.
Yeah. Can you weaponize it for yourself to a certain extent? Depending on how affected you are? Maybe.
I definitely can sometimes. Like, I use my hyperfocus. It's a great way to get burnt out quickly, but I can do it too. It's not a superpower. It comes at a fucking cost.
What do you mean it's been 3 days?
Wait a second. Oh, I haven't pissed in 5 hours and I am going to explode. I am in screaming pain from this. Never happened.
Please, sir, make it stop. Make it stop. Call me neurodivergent, man. You're not at all who I was thinking of. By there. God, that's like the millennial Gen Z superhero
right? It's like
neurodivergent man.
It's not that it's suddenly everybody's got it. It's that now we have names for these things.
Yeah, you're no longer just the weird guy that lives on Elm Street. Yeah.
This is Jerry. He has every stamp that's been published since 1942. This is Elmer. He knows every single model of train that's ever driven on the BNN. And this is Josephine. She knows every single person's birthday, even though she's not in HR. But they're just quirky. Like...
yeah, it was always there.
Yeah. Oh, this is your Uncle Albert. He's eaten the same meal every day for the last 42 years.
It's totally normal.
What did I have for breakfast all week this week since I started working? 2 eggs, 2 pieces of sausage, and 2 pieces of carbs. But it works for me. I can definitely, especially if I'm sticking weekdays on it, I can eat the same breakfast and same lunch every day, as long as my dinner has some sort of variety, some sort of variability, or if my dinner is exclusively pizza, then I could eat the same 3 meals every day.
You could eat the same meal every day. Just one.
I mean, you're not wrong. I could just have a pizza, spread it over the entire day. Ooh, here's what I should do. I should make a pizza with 3 different, like a pie chart. You know, a third of it for breakfast, a third of it for lunch, and a third of it for dinner. So on 1/3 of it, I'm going to have like bacon and eggs and that sort of stuff. And then on the middle, the lunch half, I'll have something, you know, maybe a little prosciutto, something lighter. And then I can have like a supreme on the dinner side. Like where your head's at, Donnie.
That's right. It's a perfect food.
It really is. I mean, you've got carbs, vegetables, fruits, proteins, salts, fats, acids.
Kind of like how Alani's instead of water. It's just better.
All that water is in the Alani, plus everything else.
Exactly. Like,
oh,
see if we can summon Amy.
I put water in the coffee maker, and it gives me hot brown water. It's still water.
It's just better.
Exactly. It's enhanced. That's what I'm calling coffee from now on. Enhanced water.
You might be onto something here.
I think so. Classic saying the water out of the tap might not even really be water.
Never was.
Birds aren't real.
God, that is my favorite thing in the world.
And it's
The birds aren't
and
real.
it started as an utter joke, and somehow people got into it.
It still is, but like, yeah. God, the birds aren't real.
Classic.
So funny.
I thought we were friends.
I agree. Coffee
no,
is
you were
worse
both
water.
wrong. I'm sorry. But coffee is better water, not worse water. It's water that tastes like beans and go.
Wow, way to sell it. Bean water.
It's hot bean water, baby. I think you're making coffee wrong, or maybe the cat just pissed in your mug. Classic. I have never had my coffee smell like cat piss. And they don't smell like that to me. I've never gotten that. I've had one cup of coffee that sort of approached the acidity and bitterness of cat piss, and it was at a paint store. And
that was called turpentine.
Oh no! I was waiting for the associates. They had a coffee pot there. Coffee is delicious. And yes, I am desensitized. But they had this coffee pot there. I'm like, okay, whatever. I'll have some coffee because I will drink bad coffee and try my best to enjoy it.
Also something I've known about you your entire life.
What? That I drink bad coffee?
That you would force yourself to enjoy it anyways. Is it actually enjoyable? No. But you would enjoy the act of trying to enjoy it.
Yeah, that sounds like something I would do, doesn't it? God damn if I'm not a consistent motherfucker, huh?
I know I don't like this, but I'm gonna like not liking it.
I'm not contrarian at all. I don't know what you mean. Anyway, the cup of coffee that I wouldn't drink. It was at this paint store. I pour it, and it's kind of thick. And like,
kind of thick.
I like a good Middle Eastern style thick coffee. So I'm like, okay, I'll try this. I'm pretty sure it was thick because it had been a full pot 4 days ago, and it had just been on the burner that long. And it had just reduced down to like a quarter pot.
Tar.
Yeah. It was the most bitter, acrid thing I have ever had 2 sips of. As y'all know me, I'll have a second sip. And then I threw it in the trash. Alright, this is bad.
On the bright side, at least it wouldn't spill liquid when they take the trash out.
Exactly, you know, it's like, here's a puck of coffee. I'll try anything twice, classic. That is what I say. Because the first one might not have been good. First time I had calamari, it was raw. Took me years to have it again, but I did. And it's delicious.
Is it though?
I mean, it's fried, so that's where like 90% of the delicious comes from. Let's be real.
See, for me, it's just in a world with fried chicken, why would I eat fried calamari? Like,
because you're at an Italian restaurant.
Chicken.
And fried calamari is the appetizer for your chicken parmigiana.
Yeah.
I will say I
don't know
do
about that.
really like fried clams.
And in that world, I would rather have a fried mozzarella stick
That's fair.
before my friend.
That's fair.
Oh gosh, that was a good crack.
Exactly. First reaction is just that, a reaction. It's not an actual response. Cheesy pull. No, I love a good fried clam. I used to go to this place. One thing I do miss about California is this. I just haven't gotten coastal enough to get seafood out here yet. But I used to go to this place that wasn't open until noon because they were out catching lunch and dinner. And
That's kind
it
of
was
awesome.
really cool. It's kind of like that barbecue place I was talking about where they're open until they're out.
Yeah.
They had these terraced seats that just looked over the Pacific. It was right there on PCH. And you were less than 100 yards from the Pacific Ocean when you're ordering. And, yeah, it was amazing. And they had really, really good fish and chips. But their clam strips, their fried clam strips, out of this world. I do want to try crab. Like out here. I feel like that's going to be something that's good out here.
Yeah, that's more our style. Not that I eat it, but you know.
I'm guessing you don't fuck with oysters.
Ew. If I was meant to eat seafood, I'd have guilt.
Oh yeah, Old Bay's on all sorts of stuff. Now, I didn't think I would like oysters, but I wanted to try them because I'll try anything twice. So we were down in Huntington Beach, my ex and I, and we went to this seafood joint, like fried seafood joint that was really well reviewed. And they had another half of the restaurant that was an oyster bar. I'm like, fuck it, I'm gonna try some oysters. And so I go over there,
Yeah.
I'm like, hey, I've never tried this shit before, I have no idea what I'm doing. Give me your starter plate. And I was like, okay, cool. What sort of, like, she asked me all sorts of questions and did a really good job. And then she brought me out like a 5 plate of oysters, and I ended up ordering 2 more. Like, they were so good. I like, it's so interesting, like, where they're from changes the flavor.
Yeah,
and so you
that
order
makes
them
sense.
from, like, where they're from.
Interesting.
Yeah. I definitely want to get more oysters next time out. They're kind of like a vacation treat for me now.
Gotcha.
God, Huntington is a cool city. It's such a shame that it's got the social climate it does.
I don't know what Huntington is.
Huntington Beach in California.
Yeah. It's not what I'm familiar with.
It's a very important town in surf history.
Gotcha.
They've got a really cool old world market. It's like a full city block. This is what we went down there for. That does Oktoberfest every year. But the whole block is made up like an old German town.
That's cool.
And then, I didn't realize there's a Huntington out here, classic.
Yeah, like Huntington, South Carolina or something?
Yeah.
Or is it a Huntington, West Virginia too?
One of, actually, I think it is the coolest public library I've ever been in Huntington Beach. Oh, there's definitely plenty of that in Huntington Beach too. They just, yeah, no.
Yeah. To be fair, Binary, that's like your version of touring the state, though, was you went from one to the other.
That's true.
We need to get you like a actual like tourism journey through the area.
Not just a trauma journey.
Yeah. A tour of the places where you haven't dealt with an OD.
Oh, I'd love to see those sometime. But yeah, I'll have to find some pictures of the Huntington Beach Library and put them in the Discord because it's that like a lot of it is that concrete that's got pebbles on top of it, but then there's an indoor like water feature. Oh, is that the one that has the outside windows are semi-translucent stone? Classic? Is that the one? The books are through another door. It feels sort of like a mall. Almost, in the way it was laid out. I think it's from that architectural period where that was the style at the time. But, yeah. And then they've got this... It might not have been a library when they built it, because the stacks were definitely added in later. Yeah, they've got a big, like, stacks you can go into. I always like going into stacks in the basement of the school library.
I bet you did. Greg be lurking down there in those shelves.
You know it. Okay, that...
To be fair, I was the history major. I probably spent more time in the stacks than you
Probably. I went down there to study because it was quiet, not to actually use the stacks. That library is amazing. It's not the one I was thinking of, but it's absolutely gorgeous. Okay, the one I was thinking of is the Benecke Rare Book and Manuscript Library at Yale. And that one has... The buildings on the window are made of thin sheets of stone so that it doesn't allow full spectrum sunlight through that could damage the books. And it looks like a supervillain's lair from inside.
Well, that's a cool picture. Are those ones you took? Classic.
Oh, I love that second shot. That second shot is so nice. That's really cool, dude.
Yeah, those are his. That's crazy.
Oh, that's awesome. Well done, dude.
I mean, I figured, because I know I've seen his stuff, like, he needs to be being professionally listing that shit.
Yeah.
Getting your 7 cents.
I'm grabbing a couple photos of the Huntington Beach Library to put in the Discord. These are not mine.
Man, the amount of detail in that picture,
Yeah,
too.
the focus and stuff is just so cool.
Oh, and then that...
That's a great one, dude. I need to get my camera back out. I forgot how... I love doing photography.
It is not something that ever has, like, captured me.
I
am terrible about taking pictures. Like, I generally just don't even try. Like...
Classic, let's do it. I'm so down for that. I've been around photographers and image makers my whole life, and so I kind of absorbed a lot of it. And then, tried to follow in my dad's footsteps. He did photography, so I did photography. And
What?
I have fun with it. I've been told I have a good eye. I see the things I see, is how I feel about it. But I'd love to do a photo trip. I am more experienced with nature photography, but architecture fascinates me, and especially where the two interact. Yeah, see, it's a cool library. It's definitely kind of 70s feeling, but especially with that water feature and the children's thing in there looking like a hot dog on a stick. But yeah, the actual book room with the plants and the stacks and stuff is very cool. And then there's a really nice park outside the library. I like hunting. Yeah. Yeah, if I can find... I would love... Actually, you know what we should do, Classic? Is let's go find some bandos. Some urban decay. That would be some really prime photography for us, I think.
Pretty sure we've got a couple of ghost towns.
Ghost town, if we could find like an abandoned factory. That would be a really fun photo trip. I need to go up to Baltimore. I've not been there yet. But yeah, let's do it. Let's do a photo weekend or something. Get the cameras out because I've got a digital and I actually still have a film camera. It's so expensive to get film processed anymore because it's a specialty. It's so wild that something I used to do in high school to pass the time is now a specialty service.
Well, if you weren't ancient, I'm like young myself.
There. I might have to check that out, see if it's still there. But yeah, like in high school, I did photography and I would develop my own film, so I never even thought anything of it. And then the last roll of film I had developed was about 7 or 8 years ago, I think. Maybe a little less than that. And it was like 30 or 40 bucks to get a roll of 35mm developed and printed.
What?
Yeah. Oh, bummer. And that was for like a 1 hour photo type deal. That wasn't a like nice camera star that had somebody actually printing them for you. Like,
interesting.
yeah. Yeah, that was... So, I mean, film is... You have to be doing it for artistic purposes at this point to still be using film.
Yeah.
Like, I don't even know if they still sell disposable cameras. I feel like I saw an art project involving some of the last of them or something, or maybe it was just... But yeah, it's wild that something that was so prevalent, like grocery stores had 1 hour photos.
Yeah.
And now it's something special that you have to pay a premium for. Or do yourself, which you're paying a premium for the chemicals. I do like shooting film though. Like it's fun not knowing right away if you got the shot. Like, the development process is very fun, and I really enjoyed projecting my photos and the whole process of getting them to come out on the actual photo paper.
Yeah, but we've already established that you enjoy not enjoying things, Greg. Oh, I love this. That it turned out like crap. It's part of it.
No, I never like it when it turns out like crap. Like, you've seen me play games and it turns out like crap. I like doing hard things, like playing hard games. I don't know. I don't have my glasses on. I just saw something running across the grass out there, but it was way too small to be a cat.
Dude, looking at the other side behind where you're living, it was like always a nature special. Like,
I'm happy I didn't end up on that side of the building because of the train.
Yeah.
But I'm bummed because of the nature. It probably was an evil frog. That seems the most reasonable and likely scenario.
Evil frog.
Or maybe he's just misunderstood, and from a certain perspective, his actions are villainous, but from another perspective, he's heroic. Maybe I just want to watch Castlevania on Netflix.
Oh, I was gonna say, Rise of the Sith, Revenge of the Sith.
Yeah. Yeah.
From my perspective, the Jedi are evil.
I am listening to the Darth Bane trilogy right now, and it's a very interesting perspective shift from somebody who grew up very much team #good guys. You know? And I'm enjoying it. I'm really enjoying it.
Don't let Rey betray you.
You mean
lead you to the dark side?
Yeah. I got bad news for you, bud.
Oh.
I am really enjoying getting back into Star Wars, though. Like, I got out of it for a very long time for a lot of reasons. And this past year or so, I've been getting back into it, and I'm really enjoying it. I love The Mandalorian. I'm bummed that it's going to be a movie now, and they're not doing the show anymore. Because I'm worried they're going to Firefly it. I need to see Andor. I feel like that one would really, really resonate with me.
You haven't watched Andor?
I know. Like,
Greg, you need to watch Andor. Like,
I see clips from it. I see captures from it, and I'm like, holy shit, Disney's saying this stuff?
Yeah, like, no, you need to watch that with post haste.
Yeah. I think that might be. I'll probably stop watching Spider Noir and pick that up. Nice thing about not finishing anything is it's always there for me to come back to.
Yeah.
And I've got ADHD, so I won't remember anything, and I'll have to restart it. It's like I never run out of shit to watch.
It's a renewable resource.
Exactly. It's like a superpower.
All right, I think we got these guys.
It's 8 o'clock.
Which is perfect, because I was about to say, I think these guys are done enough to base and to call tabletop ready.
Dude, unless they ask you for it and you've figured out some protocols, you shouldn't be debasing them, especially on stream.
But, you know, we get more money on the other channel.
That is true. We get a lot more money when we debase them.
Those freaks that pay for the Ork Boy debasing, like, holy moly.
Freaks.
Money cow.
But loaded freaks.
Thanks, Binary. We appreciate it. Though.
Yeah, we love you, buddy.
Alright, so let's see if we can get these presented in a way y'all can see it a little bit.
Get out of the way.
Yeah, get my paint out of the way. Actually, look at the big picture. Yeah.
Oh, damn, dude, those look good. That whole army is gonna...
And this is really trashily painted, to be entirely honest. But they look good from the distance you're viewing them at right now, which is exactly what they need to do when there's 30 of
exactly.
them.
Like, you're not getting detail level on these guys when you've got 20 of these guys, or 40 of these guys, and 40 of the other ones.
We were just talking about how thankful we are for you as a subscriber to our special Ork Boy debasing OnlyFans content.
All right. Well, is that it, Donnie?
You know, on that note, I think we can sign off from our 1-year anniversary of Donnie Does It. Finishing some Ork Boys, and we'll be back next week.
All right, Joe. Have a good one.
See you, everybody.
Catch you on the flip side.